Guys, welcome back with the Plapper. Platypus is the name. This is a little loud. And welcome to the Plat Complains about there not being music in the news screen. But we have got the big one today. It's not out today. It will be out on the 21st. Again, the music cuts out. What are you going to do? That's the life we're living. Anyway, maintenance is going to happen not tonight as of recording, but tomorrow night. So Wednesday morning is when we would normally expect. Unfortunately, I work Wednesday morning, so I'll have to do my stream Wednesday after work. But here we go. New main story added. Boom. So we already know this is going to be the power of wealth of power. What's it called? Bestower of power. So I have the roadmap pulled up here from the Discord. We can see basically exactly everything that they're dropping. Bestower of power. Also, new Riverlands region, probably to go for the mission, right? And then we're going to get new bonfires of battle. But we can see right here. Yep, new side story. So I'm actually excited. I believe this is the one with the priest who was like a murderer or a... So it was either like sexual abuse or murder, or it was something. And my cat is freaking out. He is on the catnip like crazy right now. New side stories. That's usually traveler story related, but it's probably not. It's probably gonna be something that does introduces expert hunts. So what are expert hunts? This is one of my favorite things that they're adding to the game right now. Basically, they're going to be hunts, but harder, which is pretty self-explanatory. How much harder? I don't know, but from my understanding is there's a guaranteed Kate every single one, and you can't heal from the combat. Sorry, there's no like blue flame. There's no blue flame at the end before the final boss. So keep that in mind. But what's good about this is that this is like a secondary set of hunts. So you got to do normal hunts, and then you also got to do the expert hunts. So you get 2 hunts a day. And hunts have been very good for experience. Money doesn't mean anything, but experience, item drops, and of course getting lucky and getting those gold awakening materials. New bonfires of battle. This is really needed. Hopefully this means Coda has something to do for us. As of right now, he doesn't. I am hoping to get to the elites quickly that will allow us to farm the innocent and Fenrir weapons. That would be awesome. New traveler added and new guiding lights added. So this is the same thing. And new traveler stories added. This is probably all relatively the same thing. I have a lot of traveler stories to do. I don't know how many more there can be. I'm actually, how many characters are in the game right now? I don't have all the characters, but I have, give or take. Where the fuck is it? Party. I have, give or take, probably 10 at max. So 67 ish. So there's probably like 74 or something in the game. And then if I come here to influence and I look at not influence, I'm so stupid. If I look at feats and I go over here, don't pay attention to that one daily task I didn't complete. We're at 49 traveler stories. Okay. So they can still add 20 plus more traveler stories. So yeah, I guess they are all getting them still. I got to keep up on that. I haven't really been doing them. Like I still have this set. So, but I'm going to start streaming a bit more again, and that'll give me some content to do. Expert hunts, bonfires, battle, traveler, added guiding light story, and the exchange lineup will be added and more. But the and more is probably mostly just talking about the zone, right? Like, take a look. Where's this? Outside of that, expert hunts, traveler stories. It's probably mostly, this is the bonfires of battle, and the and more is probably mostly the new region. So there's like new path actions and things like that. As you can see here, very early, not quite at October launch, or not at the start of October, but our next kind of update will include the it looks like at the same time as the Glossom Cup actually will probably be our first crossover event. So I would recommend saving gems for that. But aside from the really fun main story, which means more gems, more interesting boss battles, and of course it's like the highlight in terms of the quality of content. It's the best content the game has. Expert hunts should be fun to go through and do all those, and then the bonfires of battle, whatever. But the new traveler, who do we think it's going to be? Who do you think it's going to be? By the time this video goes live, it may already have been data mined. It's not data mined yet as of now, unless they have done it and haven't updated the Discord yet. But we just had Hannett. Let's take a look here. When do they go out of style? What are our current banners? Open. Okay, so Hannett is here until the 21st, so right when maintenance happens. They could replace Hannett with a different of the original 8. I think they probably don't. I think maybe at 1 week later they add one of the original 8. It could be, they could, because she's gonna leave, but I'm not sure. I think it might be a little early. So I don't think we're getting the Cyrus yet. So I'm not really sure what characters are getting, right? Because other than the original 8, I don't know which characters are necessarily even coming. But there is likely going to be a new step up. Also, very, very, very important here. This should be the big update where they add to the general pool. So the general pool should get way better. So from my understanding, it should have pretty much every unit that's been released so far, besides the character like Hannett and besides Eliza, basically. Now I may be wrong. Who knows exactly who's all getting added, but it should have like, you know, all the way back from Heathcote all the way up to Hasumi. Basically should be in there, I believe. So we'll see when we actually get the official notes and we could look in the game. We can actually see what's up, but that's very big. So there's going to be a new step up. If they're going to follow in the order of release, I assume the next step up is going to be a Tressa / Heathcote step up, because they were the two that were added to the game at launch. So that's probably what it's going to be. That's a step up I would still pass on, but we're getting pretty close to some step ups that I would actually be interested in. Right, like if there's like a Primrose step up with basically any other unit that's there, like a Primrose Corrin, right? Like I would definitely go for that. Even if it was something like a newer unit like Eliza, who's probably not as good as some of the other units that have been there, I would still pull for that, because I want Eliza, I want Hasumi, I want more Primrose. Just a lot of good characters that are options right now. So this is very good. This is a pretty exciting time. We definitely need some content. And this hopefully adds a little bit of fun in the daily routine as well, in terms of having the expert hunts. Still no job tower from what I could tell. That doesn't seem like that's being added yet. But maybe in the next month or two. But outside of that, yeah, the banners are going to be getting better, you know, more value, because there'll be more high valued units there. Less likely to get any specific unit, but more likely to get stuff than you were before, because it wasn't more likely to get something useful, because it's getting bigger. But yeah, that's gonna basically be it. I think that's all. And yeah, much love. Purplatypus is Purplatypus. Hope you guys are excited for this. I'm excited to go through the town on the very first day, do every single path action, fight every single fight, and then I'm probably gonna start pushing. I need, once I do my next big pull where I get a bunch of gems or like stones or whatever, I'm going to try to start pushing a team for the level 100 bosses. I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I have a lot of gems that I haven't used. And so once I get that and I could increase the level caps of some units, then I think I'll be maybe not ready, but I'm going to try for those level 100 bosses. Anyway, see you guys soon. Sorry, it's not 4 a.m. plat today. I just opened the game and I saw the news was already announced. So I'll see you guys Wednesday afternoon for the content. Peace.